Yesterday I was wasting a bit of time watching YouTube, I will not lie to you brothers. But I came across this one video and it was genuinely quite powerful. It was a video by Hamza, and he was talking about testosterone. He was talking about how he had 400 nanograms a deciliter, or something quite low, and how he increased it to 730. I'm not going to spoil the entire video. I'll obviously link it below for you. But he essentially changed his entire life with the simple power of belief. Because he explained in the video, again, I'm not going to go into too much detail, it takes much of the limelight, because it's not my video, it's Hamza's video, right? But he essentially sat there and took this idea that he had high testosterone and made it into reality. And the craziest thing is, I've been thinking about this video for months and months, but I didn't know what to title it, I didn't know what to talk about it. I've been thinking about it since November, probably. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now, you'll see the date and the exact video idea, the title I had. But I couldn't really talk about it. Testosterone is placebo. Success is placebo. Your strength is placebo. And isn't it interesting that if we don't know something, we will do better at it? For example, if we don't know what weight we're lifting, we're going to try our hardest and lift the weight easier than if we knew it was 60 kg and we only had to put in 80% effort. It's very interesting to understand how our minds work. And this video sort of opened up that idea again for me. It opened up that neural pathway into understanding what you believe can become reality. So there's people who sit there and say you are delusional. Perhaps you are delusional, but that delusion, that bad delusion, right, is going to genuinely put you on a path where that goal you have, that guiding star, is the analogy I always give. It's more achievable and it's actually reachable. It's something you can actually come forth with and achieve. And it's not going to be as difficult as you think, because now you can believe it's happened. You can believe it's real. You can see the future, you can see those dreams you have and go make them a reality. Not just have them in visionary thoughts inside your mind and sit there like, I wish that was my life. Now you can say, that is my life in 3 years if I work hard enough. That's my life in 5 years if I continually work hard enough. However big your goals are, that might be your life in 6 weeks if your goals are quite small for now. But they'll get bigger, obviously. But it's just interesting to believe. If you're having an issue with testosterone, you're having an issue with strength in the gym, you're having an issue with getting girlfriends or whatever because you're trying to be a pickup artist like a prat, respectfully. I say that out of love, not in a weird way, but out of appreciation, right? You sort of are prats, you're just walking up to everybody, oh, I fancy you, I fancy you, I fancy you, whatever. But whoever you want to be, right? If you want to have higher testosterone, you want to have higher strength, you want to go and get more girls when you walk on the street, all you have to do is believe it. Believe it. I've said before, instead of talking the talk and walking the walk, all you have to do is walk the walk. You don't have to do both. All you have to do is walk the walk. You have to exude confidence like a champion. And guess what? If you exude confidence and genuinely force yourself, brainwash yourself to believing that whatever you're aiming for is easily achievable. If I genuinely believe I can bench 100 kg and instill it into my mind, drill it into my mind, pin it, like there's a big wall behind me, just pin something on it. That's what I need to do at the front of my mind, the prefrontal cortex. Continually repeat it to myself throughout the day. And guess what will happen? Eventually, I will bench press 100 kg. If I sit here and say my testosterone's quad digits, guess what will happen? More than likely, it will increase. Maybe it won't get to quad digits, but setting that huge goal up there is going to get me further than I could ever believe. Because if I genuinely try my hardest, I'm doing the correct things, I'm taking the supplements, all this stuff, it can happen. Maybe 1,000 can happen. But at the same time, you lot may see it as delusion still. But regardless, my testosterone will increase more than yours will, because I genuinely believe it will. And I also have an interesting story to tell you. When I was in school, when I was in year 10, which is like 14 years old, 15 years old, right? It's that age in English school. I don't know what age it might be in American, you can find that out. We had an English class that, in general, everyone seemed to hate, except for me. Why? Because I told myself every single time we had English, I loved English. I love this is my favourite lesson. And it came to a point where it stopped being a joke. You know, the first couple of weeks it was a joke. Oh, we have to have tests every 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. Crap, this is going to be rubbish. But it's my favourite lesson, my favourite lesson, my favourite lesson. And then come November, it actually was my favourite damn lesson. I enjoyed walking into that classroom. I walked into that classroom with a smile on my face and not caring in the world how I presented myself, because I made myself believe I enjoyed that. And perhaps that's crazy, but that's how your mind works. Hamza talks about a lot more examples. I don't want to steal his examples, obviously, because that's not my video. I don't want to take credit for that. It's not my video. So like I said, I've linked it below. I also did make a video on a whole playlist, as a matter of fact, not one video. A lot of videos about testosterone, which I'll link up here with a card, I believe, up here somewhere. If you want to go watch them, then that's absolutely fine. Maybe the quality won't be as good, but that's because that was like back when I was crap at YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've gotten better with time, again and again and again. Proving the idea of self-improvement isn't fake, isn't flawed. So there you go. That's all I'm going to talk about today. I don't need to talk about anything else. So if you've actually watched this video and found value, I would greatly appreciate if you subscribed. Honestly, it's your choice at the end of the day. And if you want to just subscribe and then leave and come back maybe in a week, that's fine. But I'm guaranteeing you, if you don't get value from this channel within the next month, within the next 30 days, today's April 1st, if you don't gain any value in the next 30 days, you can unsubscribe, you can leave. But if you do gain value, then you won't regret subscribing. And I promise you that. I promise you, genuinely. And as always, do the hard work even when you don't want to. Stay strong out there, and I'll see you tomorrow.